Shalom, peace, and blessings. Praise Yahweh, Ben Yahweh. I'm Michael Israel, and this is Yahweh Spiritual Seeds. And I wanted to speak on the subject of health in our community. Being a holistic coach, self-taught, and going through the learning process of decalcifying my own pineal gland and eating healthy. I feel the need to try and address and educate our community about this issue. It's about decalcifying our pineal gland is a major issue and a part in the beginning of us coming together for the solution to our community. So I want to start with the definition of what a pineal gland is. The pineal gland, also known as pineal body, is located on the back portion of the third cerebral ventricle of the brain, which is a fluid-filled space in the brain. This gland lies in between the two halves of the brain. In adults, it is approximately 5 to 9 millimeters long and 0.1 grams in weight. However, it is often larger before puberty. The gland is named for its shape, which resembles a pine cone. Remember that. It is composed of neuroli, if I'm pronouncing that right, neuroglial cells, portions of neurons, and cells known as pineal locytes. Pineal locytes are types of endocrine cell. The pineal gland's function in the body is not clearly understood. Yet. However, it is known to play a role in regulating female reproduction and sexual maturation. It also has a part in controlling circadian rhythms, the body's internal clock that affects such actions as when we wake and sleep. The pinealocytes create and secrete melatonin. We're going to get into that. Melatonin, a hormone that helps maintain the body's internal clock. Humans generally have higher levels of melatonin in childhood, which progressively decrease with age. Unusually high melatonin levels have been linked to a delay in sexual maturation. Melatonin also helps regulate female reproductive hormones, including when women menstruate. That's from healthline.com. Alright, so the pineal gland, it houses, it's like, it has melanin in it. Like, we have melanin all in our body, so that's why I said, we'll get to the pine cone shape. Our ancestors knew about the pineal gland. You can do your research on the Egyptians and pine cone and stuff like that. You can Google that. But melanin is very, 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 very important to us. Like, our melanin is what draws in energy from the sun. It absorbs that. This melanin is all over our body. That's what makes us who we are. We like the creator, you know what I'm saying? The melanin in us, as above so below, is the same thing that makes the space the color it is, dark black looking. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that's in our vein, our hair, everything. It's to draw in energy and sustain us, and it has everything to do with our health. And like I said, our internal clock, which of course the Honorable Yahweh Ben Yahweh came to set us back on time. You know, so to put us back on time, we will have to decalcify the pineal gland, which houses the melanin that's in our brain. It has a lot to do with our consciousness, of receiving light on so many different levels, not just receiving light from the physical sun, but from receiving light from our conscious spiritual sun, the creator of it all. You know what I'm saying? So decalcifying the pineal gland in our health is very, very important. Ways that our pineal gland is calcified is through the poisoning of what we intake, what we put on our bodies, what we eat, what we use to clean our teeth. We brush our teeth with stuff with fluoride. That keeps our pineal gland sedated, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. So we want to refrain from these things. We want to start returning or using natural products. They don't offer us natural products, so we have to start making these products on our own, or in the household, or supporting a black-owned business that is willing to step up to the plate and provide that as a product for the people, a moral product that's not going to harm us. It's not it's not about them making money, you know, because the powers that be, they just throw that the toothpaste that all of us mostly consume, all of it. I'm not gonna name any names. All of the major companies, you know, they have fluoride in it. So, and with that being said, they don't care about our health. They just care about the dollars and cents that comes in from it, because they use it to advertise it, and they just throw it on the shelves, and we just consume without even knowing what's in these things. So being educated, you know what I'm saying, about these things will help. Secondly, once we decalcify our pineal glands, then we will be able to start being more conscious as a people. Share the water, y'all. Okay. So, like I said, you know, that's we you know, through the medicine we take, through the water, it's fluoride in the water. Too much calcium, they say, in the water, but we are magnesium deficient as a people. That leads to laziness also. That's a new thing coming up, so that's a whole nother video in itself. But decalcifying the pineal gland has to do with returning, stop poisoning ourselves. Educate yourself about what products you're putting on your body, because your skin absorbs lotions, and your head absorbs chemicals from shampoos and conditioners and all this type of stuff. We need to start reading what's on these and stop refrain from putting these in our body to harming us, so we can receive light properly, you know what I'm saying, and become the spiritual beings that we are, and start embracing our own culture of being spiritual light beings on this planet. So like I said, products, also eating right. I want to talk about that. Just a plant-based fruits and vegetable diet is the best diet that you can have. It detoxifies the whole body. It keeps the body healthy, immune system strong, and everything operating right, because fruits and vegetables have live enzymes, and it's energy. It has the live enzymes and energy that's running through the fruits and vegetables. When we eat the live food, we absorb that liveness, and it becomes a part of our livelihood, and and it helps to keep us healthy. Fruits and vegetables is 75% of should be 75% of your daily diet. Your daily diet should be 75%. So your body is 75% water. So why would you not put things back into your body that's of the same? Fruits and vegetables are 75% water in themselves. So we want to replenish, keep ourselves hydrated, and keep the electrolytes and liveliness from the enzymes that's live within our bodies to keep our bodies live. We feed ourselves dead stuff. I know everyone heard the saying, you are what you eat. You eat dead things, you become dead. You are dead mentally. You're already dead mentally, but then physically you're deteriorating and ended up killing ourselves through eating as well. So it's all linked together. Sugar is killing us. Stay off the white sugar. It has pork in it. Number one, it's doing the process of making it white. They use a pork byproduct to do that. In the process of making it white, bleaching it. I don't know why they do it, other than to, like I said, to keep us, to harm us, keep us sick, because brown sugar tastes the same. You just, you know what I'm saying, or use honey and other natural sweeteners like that. But like molasses and so to speak, those type of things are natural sweeteners. But for some reason, we've been white sugar. White sugar, like I was saying, is made of pork. I mean, it's made with the byproduct pork to make it white. And it's really destroying our people, like I was saying. And I don't know why we insist on having white sugar when regular sugar, cane, brown sugar, beige sugar, it tastes exactly the same. 2 cups of brown sugar in your Kool-Aids tastes just the same as 2 cups of white sugar. Trust me, that's what I use. And it's right there, and they sell it at Walmart too. They put it there, but they know that us being not educated or blind to the fact, we look at it like, what's that? But we are, of course, we creatures of habit. We only gonna get what we used to, or what we're taught, or what they advertise on TV. To us by us watching TV all the time so much. So yeah, sugar. Stay away from that. Use the alternatives. Like I said, fruits and vegetables, 75%. Other things, the other 20% of your diet, can be starches and meats and things like that. I don't eat meat except for fish. I still eat fish and eggs and cheese, but other than that, I don't eat any flesh like chicken, turkey, or beef. Was raised not to eat pork, so I've been beat that battle, so to speak. So I know everything is a battle, but if you're serious about your health and decalcifying your pineal gland and becoming conscious, you have to become serious about what you put into your body, because the Creator he doesn't come into a poison body. He doesn't come into a defiled or unclean body. That's number one. That's why I said decalcifying the pineal gland to receive that light of consciousness is so much of very importance. Because like I said, we can't heal ourselves of other ailments. Grandmaster Yahweh Ben Yahweh, he said that how can you heal you can go about healing your body if your mind is capable of figuring out what's wrong and taking action into healing yourself. But if your mind is also sick, you can't go about doing the proper things or making the proper actions or taking the proper precautions to keeping yourself healthy or whatever. So you have the mind has to be well. And then we can move on to talking about how or certain things that we can eat or and stuff to start reversing a lot of ailments like diabetes and other things that's plaguing our communities. Diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease, and obesity, and just a whole plethora of things that are curable. Cancer, you know what I'm saying? All these things are curable, but your mind has to be cured first in order to be able to heal yourself of these things. And so, with that being said, you know, this is Michael. I'm gonna sign off. Praise Yahweh, ben Yahweh. Please, you know, give me feedback on this video. It's welcome. So there's gonna be plenty more. And you know, it's your holistic coach, the people's coach. Signing off. Shalom.